So, what's new in the wonderful world of Kitaru? This week, our coders, Rob, Juan, and Zaid, have been rewriting the active time battle system, and they've been also making some changes to the camera, polishing up some of the motions, because if you're like me, you know that a bad camera ruins a game more quickly than anything else. Francesco, one of the other 3D artists, and myself have been modeling some of the NPCs and props for the different levels and populating that. It's a challenge to be rigging all these different characters, but so far we figured out a system with 3D Studio Max that seems to be working pretty well, and it's really cool to be working with another 3D artist because we each have, a different eye, a different approach, and the game world ends up feeling a lot more authentic because it doesn't all look the same, So our two styles complement each other really well. One of the things that's most exciting for me is the team effort that we've got in Kitaru. My previous projects, animated films and art projects, I was doing those solo. And so for Kitaru, I'm getting to work with all these really cool, talented people from around the world, and everybody's bringing, their own skills to the table. And there's all these little details in the game that reflect the different personalities and the interests of all the different developers, and that's one of the most rewarding parts for me. We've got some great voice recording artists for the game. Yuri Lowenthal from The Prince of Persia, Ben 10, Tara Platt from Naruto, Bleach, Final Fantasy 13. They've worked on these incredible projects, and the fact that they want to be a part of Kitaru is a huge, huge honor for us. We're going to be doing the voice recording with them at Dragonfly Sound Studios in LA this June. So all of you who are pledging and part of the dev blog, check out those videos because those are going to be really amazing behind the scenes stuff.
Well, all the agents of Soth are female assassins that were kidnapped or brought to Soth as children, so they grow up knowing this lifestyle, how to police the world and be assassins. That's their job. But Kaz more or less enjoys it. She's sadistic and cruel and tortures the people that she brings in. Everyone else is out trying to police the world to do better for the rest of society, and she's just out having fun and maiming people. All of the production aspect of working on a video game, at least for me, is pretty much the same thing as working on a film. It's a lot of paperwork, PR, making sure that the Kickstarter is in order and that we're responding to the wonderful, wonderful backers. Responding to people on Facebook and Twitter and make sure that the websites are updated so people know what's constantly going on. But for me, I think the number one difference is that I'm used to being a director. So when you're dealing with actors and coming onto a set every day, you have a very hands-on approach with everything that's going on. And working on a game when I don't build levels and just kind of coming to the office and having the developers hand you something new that you didn't even know was a part of the game until that very second is just kind of a very different approach. So I guess for me, coming from a world where you work with reality going into, science fiction, animation is it seems very uncontrolled. So it's a very different and unique experience, but I'm adapting to it.